Oh, absolutely. Now, again, we mentioned it before. This is definitely a match that is going to be rough. Dr. Mario is a character in this game, and
he really is.
He is a character with a lot of very unfortunate design principles that make him struggle in a lot of the best and worst ways. But, you know, when he's able to do what he wants to do, he can take down even the best characters in this game, bar none. So, you know, Save, while he may have the matchup on his side, does not have a free path ahead of him. We saw from KingP earlier, he's very able to cook up some pretty nasty stuff. If he gets a hit in, you know, again.
You gotta, your opponent has to let that happen. More often than times, sometimes they will, but I was like, I'd rather that not happen, thank you. But
yeah, exactly.
Nice edge guard there with a down smash. That's not usually the very first option for Mythra, and just out of reach of that ledge was KingP. Did all the right things from the coming over the side, but got sent out pretty well, especially like considering we're starting on town. So.
Indeed. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Town and City is a stage that you really don't see any set start on. I feel like of the starter stages, Town and City feels like the least common pick, at least from my experience. So seeing the set start here is definitely interesting. Again, in MDVA, we do everything backwards, so it's cool. We have a backwards character pool, except for like Aegis, because Aegis is a top tier, but
yeah.
And then we have backwards stage picks as well. Right now, though, Save playing extremely well. You know, they're sort of illustrating the struggles of Dr. Mario in this matchup. You just don't have an opportunity to get a hit in.
You really don't. And it's kind of, while unfortunate, it just goes to show that like sometimes in this game, like no matter what you do, sometimes what you do doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just like that very deep edge guard coming out from Save, gonna take another stock away from KingP.
Yeah, again, it's a rough matchup, but again, I'm still a firm believer in the fact that every character can do it. If you can get one hit, you can get a stock. If you can get a stock, with like you did with that down air, you can get a game. If you can get a game, you can take a set. Like, yeah. I'm very much so, if you get a hit, as long as you aren't getting JV forward 3 times in a row, you are able to do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Type of player.
Yeah, and these two players, they know that and then some.
Oh, 100%.
Very explosive gameplay, very explosive, just all around. They're and they know like this is a loser's 17th match. Like this is a 17th place match. They know that everything they do is going to be crucial from here on out. So good for Save to be first to strike.
Very strong performance coming out from Save to open that up. Again, a convincing 2 stock, but again, you know, we are seeing signs of life from KingP. We were seeing Save playing extremely patient and neutral as well. It's very indicative for the respect that these two have for each other and each other's characters. Because, again, you understand, it's very tempting. You see a low tier on your screen, you see a character like Dr. Mario. It's like, what's Dr. Mario going to do? Let me run in there. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, you get grabbed once and eat 80.
Yeah.
And it's
quite literally, someone in chat just said Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby. That's kind of exactly what's going on.
Hey, you know what? This Coughing Baby has some stuff that he's able to cook up.
Yeah, that's true.
Again, I cast a lot of Wi-Fi primarily. I cast Hazard very often.
That's right, you're a part of Ultra.
Yeah, so with that, I've seen the crazy things that Dr. Mario can do. And again, I'm a very firm believer that even in this Coughing Baby Hydrogen Bomb matchup, we can see some pretty crazy stuff. Already, like, just starting off this game, we're seeing a much better opening from KingP to start things off, and a great recovery as well. Not going to be able to catch a 2-frame, but again, it's definitely looking a lot smoother. The down throw, the up B, not going to kill just yet, but again, it goes to show that matchup doesn't necessarily mean everything. Your main can do it, I promise.
There is a will, there is a way. As far as like, for the most part, our Ultimate is like the most balanced game of all time, but we've got 90 characters, and sometimes like some people have a lot easier days than others. Dr. Mario unfortunately knows a thing or two about that. Being in the same like discussions of parts of the tier list as say Ganondorf.
No, it's definitely a bit of like a 2-sided thing. Part of the excellent balancing of this game is that there's basically no characters where they that don't have any awkward matchups because of how many characters there are in this game. But also, I do feel like, to some degree, every character can kind of do it against every character if you have the right skill behind you.
And we're seeing that right now from KingP. You saw that offstage situation where you have like the jumping and the up airs, kind of Captain Falcon-esque, and we're seeing the exact mirror of last game.
Indeed, yeah, we're seeing a very strong performance. So hey, who really is the hydrogen bomb?
That's a good question.
Who is
These are two very good players
in this matchup right now. KingP in a very solid position. The kill into the up air, not going to kill just yet. But the 3 pills is going to do it. A JV3 to clap back.
Wow, that's that's very well done from KingP.
It's hydrogen bomb versus hydrogen bomb now, or arguably coughing baby versus coughing baby.
Well, however you want to look at that. However you want to look at that. But we've got at least 4 games between these two. Yeah. Oh yes. We never had a doubt, but now we know for real. Now we have it confirmed. It's been etched in stone.
Sometimes even the most concrete of hypotheses need that little bit of evidence to be locked down.
Absolutely.
Hollow Bastion. I love Hollow Bastion. It's one of my favorite stages. I feel like you always have the most interesting scraps here. Ever since this stage has gotten added, it's like been my go-to counter pick for a lot of matchups.
Yeah. And it is for good reason. Like it's very just like it's similar in Smashville. It's there's a lot that can go right from either side too, depending on like what the character matchup is. Like both can take it to their own advantage, and Save is going to be the first to take that.
I think Save might have remembered this is a winning matchup. At least that's what it's looking like at the moment. And already on the cusp of lapping KingP and percent. KingP though getting a good back area. Yeah. So hey, maybe not.
He's not going away quietly.
All right. Good call out on the roll in as well. Just phenomenal awareness. Woo. Big time.
Jesus Christ. Well,
I wonder if stream can hear the co-cast.
I think they can a little.
I hear it through your mic,
to inform you all, Izuke Myth just went to Game 5, and Myth might reverse 3-0. Game 1, I don't know, but it was over very quick. Game 2 was a 3-stock, and but now Kazuya Mishima is being activated, and African Batman is
hey, he's an energetic guy.
He's excited. He's a Tekken guy. He's rightfully so. He's very excited. But that's going to be Game 5. Back to this set.
Are we just going to be trading 2 stocks back and forth this entire time? Is that what it's going to be?
I guess. But nonetheless, great edge guarding from KingP to get a stock back on the board in his favor. We're seeing what he can do with this middle stock, but Save has other plans.
Yeah, no, I mean, Save he's here on a mission, you know. First seed for a reason. He wants to really prove himself. Both these players have a lot to prove. You gotta either prove that you're worth your seeding, or you gotta prove that you're worth more than your seeding. It's like 2 different but similar battles. Hold on, KingP able to get that kill, and now you got Doc with Rage.
Yep, not a really good situation you want to be in. I feel like Mythra won't be out for too much longer unless Save can find a really good conversion. There's Pyra. That can be immaculate tech there from Save. That was crucial. And the turnaround up B.
That's heartbreaker.
That stinks if you're KingP. But
oh my God, that offstage scuffle was quite something. But
that could have gone either way. That was scary.
That B reverse killing you there. That's gotta hurt. Ah, man. I wonder if Dr. Mario has something he can prescribe to, like, shake that off a little bit. You know?
I feel like he does.
He's got it. You got a medal.
He's got it. Yeah, like he went to do it for a reason, and he's depending on what he is officially a doctor of.
I mean,
just use the skill set to the best of your knowledge, you know.
I wonder what Dr. Mario would be a doctor of. Like, I assume he's an MD of some sort.
Yeah, that's the age-old question.
Maybe he's a pharmacist. But then why would he have a stethoscope, so, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. All right.
FD, the pick here for game number 4.
Maybe trying to send a subconscious message that this will be the final destination of the set. But again, FD, I mean, this is KingP's counter pick, so maybe not.
He's probably hoping for a lot of really good combos and conversions that equal big damage, but you've kind of got that on demand from your opponent in Pyra Mythra. So, and with Final Destination being as small and close quarters as it is, both in terms of stage and blast zone, it's a double-edged sword. Literally and figuratively.
It is, and arguably quadruple edge. You got 2 sword users between Pyra and Mythra, so you got to make sure to keep good side B to force safe recovery there, and a big F kill. Oh, it is going to kill. Okay. So, going back to what you were saying before, I do think that this is a solid pick for Dr. Mario. The juggling situations are going to be rough regardless of what stage you're on, but I feel like giving your opponent less opportunity to land and less ways to land against the dock is probably in your best interest. I think you're going to be getting a lot of really valuable extensions off it. It's just a question now of finding that stock. You're seeing him look for those up smashes, but not quite finding them just yet.
Yeah.
And, you know, for every second that Pyra and Mythra have to stay alive, it just sort of turns into more and more to overcome. Big up B there. So again, KingP at least evening up the stocks. See what he's able to do with this opening here. Big up throw, not able to get that much. Hold on, though.
Wait.
Maybe getting a little bit more than I had.
But probably listen to what you were saying a little bit and finding something to make sure that they're not out and alive too long. Maybe he's found something.
Yeah, I mean, bringing the percentages back, actually taking the percentage lead here, you know, it just takes 1 or 2 solid reads with Dr. Mario to deal so much damage. He's a very explosive character in that regard. Up B, unfortunately, the sour hit, I don't think it would have killed if it was the sweet spot, though. I don't think it was quite high enough percent. Now, though, just about anything from Doc will kill. Looking for the up B once again. You definitely can tell he wants it. Not going to punish on the re-grab, but the neutral get up is going to get caught by the down smash.
Yep. Looking here, up air, not going to quite do it, but getting closer to that edge guard now. Effectively on tournament stock, but feels like he's very close to forcing game 5 there. Really good use of that strong back air to negate that up B from Mythra. And now you're going to have a very intense last stock.
It's going to be tense. Right now already we're seeing one of the downsides of picking this stage. It can be so hard to land against Pyra and Mythra, especially without platforms to mix things up. Great high recovery, though. Going to be able to get you back onto the ledge and giving you an opportunity. Great patience as well from KingP, understanding the gravity of the situation he is in, the position he is in, and what this stock means for his bracket run.
Yep. It's important. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Like, had it there, but just the right aerial to send them more to the side, and Save is going to move on to top 16.
Yeah, unfortunately the doctor's out, but call and leave a message. He'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Yeah, the 17th is nothing to scoff at, especially for a player of KingP's caliber.